Ooh, the countdown is on for the RBC Canadian Open. Hard to believe. It is just around the corner. Now joining us, good friend of the show, Chris Humeniuk, the president of TPC Toronto at Osprey Valley. Chris, welcome back to Golf Talk Canada.
Thanks for having me, Adam. It's great to see you.
It's always great to see you, my friend. So, I mean, it really is hard to believe. It's really crept up on the calendar that the tournament is so close. Just what's your excitement level right now for the RBC Canadian Open?
It's hard to believe it's crept up this quickly. We first started these conversations with Golf Canada close to 3 years ago, and to think we're within 2 weeks of opening day now. Really, high level of excitement around the property and just a little bit of stress as well.
That's a good way to put it. And, as we record right now, we've seen temperatures in the GTA that are like record lows right now, lots of rain. So, what does the golf course really need over the next couple of weeks to have a great tournament here?
You know what? The course is coming in nicely. We're very happy with where it is. The rough is coming in. The greens are in great shape. But we could use, the forecast is showing us a week of nice, sunny, warm weather leading into the event. We could sure use that.
Certainly could. I think golfers all around here just want good weather everywhere. Now, from your club's perspective, how much goes into hosting a tournament of this magnitude?
Well, it is Golf Canada's event. It's our national championship. We are the host venue, and we have spent the better part of the last year working very closely with them. The North Course really is a wonderful stadium. That's why they chose it for this event. So we've been working with them to make sure that the operational plans make sense. No one knows the property better than our team does, and so we've been working very closely with Golf Canada. We're ultimately responsible for some of the, a limited amount of operational execution, the hospitality in the clubhouse, which we're very excited about. But they're a great partner. This is our first time. It's not their first time.
That's a really good way to put it. And we'll get to the hospitality, the space, the possibilities there, which I'm so excited about. But let's talk about the golf course, the North Course, which after the renovations has been open for just over a year now. How big of a test will this North Course be for the best players in the world?
When we redesigned the course, it was with a view to modernizing it, to adding some length to meet the standards needed to host a championship like this. It's still a big, brawny golf course, but at the same time, the redesign, I think, position of the course. If the players want to score, they're going to have to hit to the right places on the course. They're going to have to take some aggressive lines, I think. There's scoring opportunities out there for them, but I think we've done a good job of bringing it up to a level that it's going to be a decent test for them.
Now, something that's really come up over the last 5 to 7 years, probably, where the RBC Canadian Open is really known for now, is the Rink Hole, the rowdy atmosphere that comes at the Rink Hole. Where will the Rink Hole be this year, and what's your excitement level to see what kind of atmosphere will be on the Rink Hole?
I get chills thinking about the Rink Hole this year. Having played in the Pro-Am last year, having been to the event for the last few years, I've seen firsthand how exciting that hole is and how Canadian golf fans have embraced it. We're doing something a little different this year. We're playing it on the 14th hole, which from the tips would play 175 yards, but we're going to play at 130 to 140 yards. We want to see some excitement. We want to see scoring opportunities there. My fingers are crossed. I hope we see a hole in one there. So it is going to be the hot spot on the property, no doubt about it. And I can't wait to hear the cheers emanating from the rink wall all around the property.
Oh, I'm getting chills just thinking about it now. And didn't Taylor Pendrith make a hole in one there last year?
He did. We host. We work with Mike Gligic to host an event every September, and Taylor was good enough to come and hit tee shots on the 14th hole with each group that went through. I happened to be that was my first hole of the day, and we were talking about the fact that the hole is going to play shorter. He was very excited about that. He thinks it'll add a level of excitement to it. It was a bit of a sore spot with the tour. They would wanted to see it played a little bit longer, but understand, our collective desire with Golf Canada to see the entertainment value there. Oddly enough, I said to him, if anyone gets a hole in one today, whatever you do, don't tell don't post it, don't share it. And I was still on the 15th hole, and I heard the cheering and the yelling, and I thought, oh shoot. I was glad it was him, but he did. He stepped to the tee stone cold, his third swing of the day, and he jarred it.
That is so funny. That's a great story. And I'm also very glad the rink hole is shorter this year. We're going to see some fireworks on that hole for sure. Now, we mentioned Taylor Pendrith, and he's coming off a T5 finish at the PGA Championship. Corey Connors, top 10 at the Masters. There's so many Canadians playing well right now. And you have Rory McIlroy, the honorary Canadian who completed the career Grand Slam this year. When you think about the possibility of a Canadian or a Rory coming down the stretch, about the great atmosphere we'll see at TPC Toronto at Osprey Valley, does that bring chills down your spine too?
Oh, absolutely. Look, golf fans, these are the players they want to see, right? And to have Rory coming, other players like Wyndham Clark and Max Homa coming, and I've been told that there'll be an announcement today. Another top 10 player has committed to come play. So if I knew who it was, I still wouldn't be able to tell you. It's incredibly exciting, and Rory on the heels of his career Grand Slam, where it's an honor to have him come and play our course, and at the same time, this is the Canadian Open, and I can't imagine hoping for anything more than I would to see any one of our Canadian players take the trophy the way Nick did at Oakdale in 23. In many ways, it's a golf course that suits Taylor's game well. It's a big course. He's playing well. He knows the course. He's played it over 50 times, and if he comes in hot, that could be exciting. And I'm not sure I'd be betting against Corey Connors these days. He's been playing some exceptional golf, and really thrilled to have them coming. That's what the Canadian Open is about. It's about some of the top players in the world and the top Canadians coming together, and that's what Canadian golf fans want to see. I think it's a perfect recipe for an exciting week.
Oh, it's so well said, man. I can't wait to see the Canadians and Rory hopefully in the mix come Sunday afternoon. Now, a little earlier, we spoke about the space that the property. It's absolutely massive at TPC Toronto at Osprey Valley. Just from a hospitality side, like how big is this build out going to be?
Well, sir, we've got our main clubhouse will be a feature for the RBC hospitality and for the Turkish Airlines lounge. With the build out out onto the 18th hole. Around the course, there's over 200,000 square feet of temporary structures have been built to both host and support the event. So, it's impressive. There's some exciting activations around the property for golf fans. As much as I'm looking forward to standing up on the terrace watching, Sunday on the 18th hole, I can't wait to get out and walk around and just be a golf fan for a few hours too, and watch some great golf and get into the mix with Canadian golf fans.
It's hard to believe it's just around the corner. And speaking of everything going on at TPC Toronto at Osprey Valley, my Instagram feed has been lit up over the last couple of weeks and months by the villas that are now open and the Two Brothers restaurant. So it seems like things are running very well right now. Chris at TPC Toronto?
You know what? Things are going well. I've got a world-class team that is just nailing it on execution. We opened the championship clubhouse last year and the Two Brothers restaurant. Very excited to open the villas this past week, and we've had our first stay and play guests now, and are seeing lots of folks coming, booking, and enjoying the hospitality. We've opened our clubhouse on the Heathland side last week as well, and our new fescue restaurant there, and all kinds of great amenities. Regardless of who's coming, whether it's public public players, corporate events, members of the media. We always aim to deliver a memorable experience to all of our guests, and I think we've now got the amenities in place to just do just that.
No, it's always been a first class experience when I've had the chance to come. And before we wrap now, on more of a lighter note, right after we get off the air for our first show, Golf Talk Canada TV to radio, 10 a.m. to noon on Monday, June 2nd, I'm actually playing in the Celebrity Pro-Am. My lovely fiance Taylor is going to caddy for me. You've seen my golf game, Chris. What should I be expecting when I step on the golf course on that Monday afternoon?
I've played with you a couple times now, Adam. The course suits your game. I think you hit the ball, you've got a long tee shot, you can bring it into the greens when I think when there's a little bit of pressure on. I could see you doing well.
Okay. Okay. Well, I think what we'll do is we'll have another check-in, RBC Canadian Open
Can I
week.
add to that? As
What's
long as
that?
as long as Aquino's not there commentating every one of your shots, I could see you doing well.
Okay, well, we can't ask for too much here, Chris. I mean, I think he's going to be narrating every shot, no matter what. It's going to be a fun TV segment after, but we'll have a little debrief live on the air about all things RBC Canadian Open and how that memorable day goes as well, tournament week. I'm so happy for you guys. This is so big. RBC Canadian Open just around the corner at TPC Toronto at Osprey Valley. Chris, as always, thanks so much for your time, and we'll see you the week of the tournament.
Look forward to seeing you then. Thank you.